Yo, Louis Wood Radio is back. We're reaching deep into the underground, connecting artists worldwide to build that global network vibe. You want laughs, truth, fire-ass music? We got all that and more. New season, Louis Wood or Louis Woody. You already know what it is.
Louis Wood. Louis Wood.
Cause you ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass. You ain't gon' whoop no ass. You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass. You ain't gon' whoop no ass. Buck. Yeah, that's what I thought. Y'all just some soft chumps. When drama kick off, y'all run like fucking punks. Afraid when it hit your man when shit had hit the fan like running was in your plan. Y'all some bitch dude. Next time you better watch who the fuck you talking to. Won't kill a roach if a crowd up on your favorite food. Ain't got the nerve to tell these motherfuckers what you gonna do when you see who. See, first of all, y'all talking that whole shit, dumb shit, punk shit. See all that bullshit, gon' fuck around and get your little bitty ass whipped. I don't know why motherfuckers talking all that jazz, but they ain't gon' whoop no ass at all. I know this motherfucker in the mall, but I ain't got time to chase no fool down the hall. Talking that shit, but ain't gon' do shit. Always around here running off with the lips. You talking to the right motherfucker when you come around here talking that shit. My girls gon' come through, pull out weeds and swollen lips. And my homies throw haymakers there, I knock your ass out quick. Cause you ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass. You ain't gon' whoop no ass. You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass. You ain't gon' whoop no
Sweating
ass.
out these haters like I'm detoxing. They mad cause I'm rising. You on the ground level and you still dropping. Come to the city, who keep it poppin'? My city, my music, soldier by blood. Now who gon' stop us? Motherfucker, I am a beast. I'm not from the east, I'm out the Midwest. You on the test, you got no flex. Cannibalistic about mine, yeah, I'm Jeffrey Dahmer. Eat you up and spit you out, believe me, grammar. My fam Raz told me long before Snoop Dogg, never trust these hoes and all we do is ball. Y'all stall when it comes to the money, man, your business all fucked up. You don't rep money clan. I was raised by a pimp and my life was a hoe, but mine hit the block and brought back dope. Whoa, all day I keep a hater mad, stacking my cash and putting my foot in a hater ass.
Cause you ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass. You ain't gon' whoop no ass. You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass. You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Welcome to Fake Book News, where confidence outruns comprehension, headlines stretch before facts wake up, and everybody got Wi-Fi, but nobody got context. Research means I saw it twice. Feelings get fact-checked by vibes, and yelling counts as citation. If it made you loud but didn't make you learn, it's breaking on Fake Book News. At the BAFTA Awards, tuxedos, British accents, elegance, two black creators are on the stage presenting spotlight, camera zoom, prestige moment, and somehow the timing of a racial slur outburst. Impeccable. Not backstabbing, not backstage, not doing catering, not when somebody dropped a fork. No. Right when the two black presenters are center frame. If timing was a category, that moment wins Best Supporting Discomfort. Now listen, medical conditions are real, but the timing, Academy level. You could see the room freeze. That polite British smile like, oh dear, this is not in the program. And here's the part that matters. If something happens while two black actors are standing there, the apology starts with them. Minimum. You don't assume a vague press release about regrettable circumstances. You say this: we are sorry that it happened to you. Because if your apology sounds like sorry it was televised, that's not remorse. That's damage control. And it's funny how the same world that keep asking, why can't we say it, gets real quiet when somebody says, okay, go ahead. Suddenly, courage needs tea and a biscuit. Everybody bold in theory, nobody bold in consequences. This has been Fake Book News, where impeccable timing still requires impeccable accountability. All right, coming to the main news, fresh out the bricks. This week's State of the Union was historic. Not for policy, for leg day. Up, down, clap, sit, repeat. Republicans standing like CrossFit qualifiers. Democrats sitting like they was conserving battery. At one point, I thought Congress was doing synchronized squats. Now, love to the military, love to crime victims, respect to families honored. But when did the State of the Union turn into America Got Applause? Camera zooms, emotional cue, standing ovations on schedule. It felt less like governance and more like it was a bipartisan Broadway rehearsal. The Constitution was built for friction. Article 1, Congress control trade and the purse. Article 2, executives execute. Article 3, courts interpret. Not Article 4, whoever claps loudest win. Checks and balances aren't hate, they're guardrails. And if somebody sounds irritated about guardrails, that's not strength. That's something, someone, and a lot of people discovering that they are not a minorch. Again, this has been Facebook News, where choreography does not equal authority. All right, let's get into this shit, man. What's up, LC Raz? How you feeling, bro?
Feeling great, my guy. What's going on, man?
Feeling good. Feeling good. You know how we do it, man. I couldn't wait to talk about hold on, what's going on? What's that? Okay, that's that right there. All right, let's get on that. Yeah, man. I watched both State of the Unions. I watched the People's State of the Union. Shout out to Midas Touch. It's a couple of podcast people out there that I respect for just how they get down, and that's that I fuck with Shannon Sharp shit, and I fuck with this Midas Touch on politics because they straight what you call it? They straight broadcast the People's Choice State of the Union, which if you don't know what that is, that was the alternative to the State of the Union by Donald Trump, because everybody know that he was going, what he was going to do, and he did exactly what he what we thought he was going to do, except as usual, he did more. Now, you know, I'm in the military. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say this, man. Him, there's nothing against nobody he, you know, gave love to, showed support to. This is not about y'all, so please, if you think it's about you, it's not. It is about what I'm normally see when you're in the military. And I'm gonna say this to y'all. I think some of the people he was awarding, he made that shit up. I'm just saying. I know it's kind of harsh to say, but I think he made it up. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm right. I'm just gonna say I think he made it up. And the reason why I'm gonna say that, the number one reason he'll do that type of thing, I'm just being honest, and the Congress and the people around him will let him do it. You know, until we find out, and then it's too late because he already did it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as military, when you are presenting any military award, it is a it's a ceremony. You get what I'm not the State of the Union, the way they just came up to him and just gave it to him. That's not how you receive military awards, especially as high as the Purple Heart. You have a actual ceremony. You don't have it. The president will be there to give it to you, and it'll be all about you. You know, it won't be a dog and pony. It'll be a dog and pony show, but it will be way different than that. You know, you'll be up in front of some high-ranking individuals. You will walk up to them. You do your boom boom boom. You know, do your steps, boom boom in front of them. You put that you salute them until they bring the salute down, and then you sit up there in attention, and they'll put it on your uniform. They'll pin it on your uniform. Now, some of them did have uniforms. I saw one that did not have a uniform on, and you should have a uniform on when you're getting these purple. You only get Purple Hearts if you're in the military. You know what I'm saying? Or you get wounded in military, things of that nature. That's what the Purple Heart for. And if you get the Congress, whatever the other one was he gave, I'm sorry, I forgot the name of it. Still the same thing. So I was kind of, you know, if you military, if you're not military, you wouldn't have saw that. You wouldn't give a fuck about that. But if
not at all.
Yeah. But if you are truly a military individual who's been through this and seen people get Purple Hearts and seen people get awarded, get ranked up and all of that, it's a ceremony. It's its own ceremony. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna say it like that. Now that's that part of it. But I'm gonna say this. The best part, I'm gonna say this about, because I watched it, and I wanted to watch it because I didn't want to talk shit and not know what the fuck I was talking about. But the best part of his speech to me was the end. You know what I'm saying? That's the end. The end part. That was all. That was the best part. All the other things was totally, I just don't, it didn't connect with me. Only the last part connected. You know what I'm saying? If you go back and just listen to the last part, I give him that. He did. I'm going to tell you this. That's a bad man when it comes to that talking. That's a bad man when it comes to commanding a room. That's a bad man when he didn't really trick him, because if you know Trump, you know Trump. So you know he'll try to, when he said he wanted them to say, everybody stand who gonna join me if you believe that you should protect American citizens before you protect illegal aliens in America. They stand up. And a lot of Democrats didn't stand up because they knew what you was doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, dog, you're wrong, bro. I get that you don't want to be wrong, and you got a lot of people who talk shit and don't know what the fuck they talking about and just go along with what everybody say. But once a motherfucker is on U.S. soil, they get due process, brother. So you can't, you being racist again. You know what I'm saying? You being racist again, and they didn't fall for it. But you get a lot of racist-minded, ignorant people. Oh, they didn't stand up for that and this and this. Now shut up, man. Listen, I didn't fall for it. When I'm listening to them, it didn't even make me flinch to be like, oh yeah, I'm Americans. That's just like, that's little kid play, man. But he utilized it to get at them because he knew what he was doing. He knew they wasn't gonna stand. You know what I'm saying? And then he a fucking asshole, man. I don't like how he treated the Somalian lady and Somalians who are obviously a big what you call it, ethnic group that's in Minnesota. And I want to point out, if y'all didn't watch it, I said this to my queen. I don't know if I said it out loud to everybody else, but I believe I did. If y'all peep what he said, he was like, he want to basically take away sanctuary cities or sanctuary states and sanctuary cities, which are constitutional, because he claiming they're stopping them from finding the biggest and baddest illegal aliens. That's what they call them. Well, illegal aliens, undocumented aliens, whatever you want to call them. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, that's why he's in Minnesota. That's why he's in Maine. If you didn't know that Minnesota is, they're a sanctuary city. They're a sanctuary state. You know what I'm saying? That's their constitutional right to have that. And that's American, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And he want to attack that because he's a minority and he's using racist tactics. But that's all I seen on the State of the Union, man, was a bunch of grandstanding, a bunch of clownery with the, I get it, you're going to show support, but they look so fake. It sounded so grandiose and wrong, what he was talking about. And go ahead, Rad. What you think about that, fam? What did you get to watch it?
Okay. I ain't watch it. Yeah, I ain't get to watch it.
Did you watch any? You didn't watch the People one either?
I ain't seen none of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't get to see none of it. I ain't even get to see. I was trying to watch the news and see some stuff because I was doing something. I tried to catch up on it, but they were still showing some weather stuff and some other shit. And I turned it off, but no, I ain't get to see it though.
Okay. What's up, Ann Clark?
Mr. Ann Clark.
Yeah. But she said, however, he served as a key figure in the presidential agenda, accountable to certain individuals for his actions and following a set of schedule to address their requirements. Yeah, I mean, one thing I'm not gonna do, man, and which I've been peeping, is just, I guess we already did it because it's just like this, man. A wolf and a dog are both canines, right? You know what I'm saying? They both canines. Which one, but are they the same? You know what I'm saying? Or are they? I'm asking the question, like, are they the same? If some people say yeah, they're both the same, and you give your reasons why they the same, and it's like, okay, like with me, I think a wolf is more vicious than a dog. Not saying a dog can't get vicious. I just think a wolf is more vicious, and that's just my outlook on it. You know what I'm saying? So my point of saying this is, when people, we done had bad politicians. We done had, different type of politicians. Donald Trump is a different politician, and he's a power-hungry politician. Barack Obama, to me, I don't know what, like, certain people see certain things, man. I guess if you are on the other side, you're going to see certain things, other things. Like, a lot of people was mad. They feel like Barack Obama separated the country more than how Trump is. I didn't see that as far as Barack Obama. I didn't see that. I thought it was more together then. Yeah, it was people before Barack. We already knew about the people that was racist, and we knew that. For me, when he became president, it opened me up. I'm like, oh, now I understand that it ain't all white people, because you wasn't gonna get elected if white people didn't elect them. That's just not gonna happen. If it's just all black people, which is not gonna be all black people, he's not gonna win this shit at all. So with him winning, that's what made me feel like it was more together. But for people who got the prehistoric mind and more on racism, even if they thinking it's reverse racism, it's all the same. Like when people are, you playing the color card, no, you're playing the color card too. A lot of y'all playing the color card, trying to make us feel guilty for fighting for or accepting something our ancestors fought for, because motherfuckers like you just mad because it ain't working. You know what I'm saying? You'll be happier. That's why Trump did what he did, because you'll be happy. He know he can take your money and be racist, and y'all will be okay. You'll be all right. Y'all will be cool with that. Take your money, become a dictatorship. Long as you're racist to these motherfuckers, we good. And we're more like, hey, we just want to get money, have some fun. We don't even want to be like y'all. We just want the same opportunities, and we don't care if we come sit around y'all. We might joan on you just like y'all talk shit about us, but we'll come and sit there and eat and tip. Don't give a fuck about none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not, like, I will be respectful toward him because he's the president, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to sit here and act like this dude care about his constituents, because he don't. Let me rephrase that. I don't think his constituents aren't the voters or people in my range of pay or have social who want people to be treated fair and not get killed for no reason, or authority reasons, however you want to put it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't for y'all, man. So people like us who are citizens and civilians of this country, you should know the difference between somebody who's a con artist by nature, by businesses, by lawsuits. No excuses, man. Because we don't give our black motherfuckers those many excuses, dog. And I'm just being real with you. I ain't being fake. I ain't holding no punt. I'm honest. I don't give black people that much leeway. Not that much. Why would you give somebody like that much leeway to actually? And he's proven to you what he's doing. He illegally taxed us, put tariffs off illegally. Ain't nothing new to me. We knew this was gonna happen. He told us. But the people who voting for him, taking up for him, who kissing his ass, who claim, look at the people they questioning that he done brought in. They gotta ask. He got people who wrote books about white nationalism on this shit, and they asking these people questions. This how lame they are. They can't even answer these questions, and y'all know you can't say it in front of people. That's why you ain't answering it. But you wrote a whole book on it. White identity. We getting wiped out. What is you talking about? Check the population. Check the percentages. What? I'm just trying to figure out, are we so social media up that we're dumb for real? Because I'm not finna sit here and be happy that my president of the United States illegally, and this by the highest, let me say this real loud, the highest court in the land said it was unconstitutional and he don't have the right to approve tariffs without Congress. That means people that lost jobs because of this. He don't give a fuck. Do y'all not see that? I'm preaching to the choir with Raz. I know I'm just saying, because we've been talking about this before he even got on, and I'm going to keep saying that shit. All the people, I'm looking at all the podcasts, the big podcasters, they talking like how we talk. You know what I'm saying? I listened to Barack. He's saying some things that I already spoke on. I'm not saying they biting my shit. We saying the same shit. Now, you either on this side or you on this side. No left or right shit on, to me, I think people who are not racist, that's the number one barometer right there, to be real with you. If you not racist, and I'm being openly and in the closet, because you got both of them, you know what I'm saying? You can be a Trump supporter and be black. So racist is one part. The other part is if you don't really care about the Constitution, if you want to break all the rules, you anti-American, but y'all talk about y'all American. But anyway, I'm just going to keep to it. Y'all really anti-constitutional, which is anti-American. You know what I'm saying? That's you against the Constitution. And the last one but not least is you don't have no what's that called? Empathy. Unless it's authority. You don't have no empathy for people. You don't care if a police shoot somebody who running with no weapon. You don't care. Oh, he shouldn't have ran. Really? That's cool. That a mother can run and you just get to shoot him? That's how we doing it here? Or somebody get wrestled to the ground by 10 motherfuckers. Well, I ain't gonna say 10. About 5 or more people. These are people with masks on their face. Mask on their face. You don't know who these people are. They get on you. They get you down to the ground and see that you are a citizen of America who has the right to carry wherever you at, who have a right to carry. They get you down. They see you got a strap. They yell gun. Take your, when a motherfucker yell gun, normally shooting come right after that. Right? I'm just saying right after that. Yell gun. You see this dude grab this man gun, take it out his holster, and then they shoot him. And y'all, nah, man. These are the parameters that separate who's voting for Trump and who's not voting for Trump. And I'm gonna end with this so my peoples can get in. Pedophile. Sexual assault, 34 felonies. We would, and I'm gonna use the color code on this one. You would never If that was Barack Obama, Raz, please talk some sense into these people, man.
If they don't listen to you, I don't know what to tell them. If they don't listen to you, I don't know what to tell them. You said pedophile. You got a man that's saying that want to make the legal rate for young ladies to be 14 to decide if they want to have sex or not at 14. This is the guy y'all put in office. That guy, that guy right there, that pedophile guy, that say want to put in a law to say your 14-year-old daughters, yours, mine's, yours, can say yes to have sex, and it's legal. If that ain't the most pedophile law you ever heard in your goddamn life, who the fuck would even think about, like, out of all shit going on in the world, like everything that's going on, we thinking about a fucking law to let young ladies. This ain't got shit to do with black and white, my guy. These are children. Your child, my child, any American child, 14 years old, will be able to decide, and it'll be legal to have sex. If that ain't the most pedophile law you ever heard in your damn life, I don't even know what to tell y'all. If I didn't listen to him, shit, I don't even know what the fuck to tell you.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's it, man. I think. I mean, I'm just not. It's like this, man. It's everybody's fault too. It's the Democrats' fault. It's the system. It's the system fault because it's not what Trump represent to me, and this is what a lot of black people before me didn't tell me. You know, you hear certain shit, but sometimes you don't understand it, and you got to tell people this. And I'm gonna be honest with you. And you can hear it more now. It's an experiment, man. What we're living is a blessing because you gotta. This is only off words. You know, it's off the interpretation of words and the people. What Trump has figured out and what he's showing us is a person can get in there and really all they got to do is put whoever they want in spots where they can accumulate the power to do shit like hide the Epstein files. If you the president, all you got to do is hire somebody to be your DLJ and tell them what the fuck to do. Even if you can appoint them, you can put them in front of the Congress, you know what I'm saying? And they event them, but all they gonna do, you know, if how can I say it? I don't know this, and I gotta find this out. If all the people he appoint get vetted, or he can just put them in there and then they got to get vetted after that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what he do. He'll do it and then let the law catch up with him. He act like, you know, he's got the privilege to do the shit and then he already did it and then he fight it in court. And then if he wrong, what he get? It's already done. It's $1.85 billion gone already from him putting tariffs. I think it's more than that, but I'm not finna. My thing is, I feel stupid saying that our president tariffed our ass. Man, do you know what started the fucking 1776 war or the war back then? It was tariffs. Whew. I just don't. I'ma just say it like this, man. That's a piece of paper, and you got people who believe in that piece of paper, and then you got people who don't. That's the difference between Donald Trump and any other president besides probably Andrew Jackson. You either believe in that Constitution or you don't. And can't nobody sit here and say that he pick and choose which one he want to use. You know what I'm saying? If he don't fuck with it, he ain't fuck with it. Just like he said, I can raise tariffs if I want to. Why? Why would you want to just raise tariffs when you want to? You don't want to send it through the Congress and let the people that we voted for vote on it and tell them if they like it or not and blah, blah, blah. Go back, bring it back again, make it better. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, take that out. You just want to pass the motherfucker. Ain't that that's some authoritarian shit. That's some dictator shit, ain't it? So I'm not going to ever sit here and say when politicians are like Donald Trump, that's a wolf. That's not a dog. So you can't compare Donald Trump to Biden. You can try to, but I bet you will not get more vicious, dumb, criminal shit. I'm talking about on all aspects. Political, life, business. You won't get more crooked bullshit from you will get more from Donald Trump than Obama, Biden. I can't speak for George Bush because he was on some bullshit. I'll just stick with Obama because maybe y'all right now that I'm thinking it, you know, a lot of motherfucking Republicans did some bullshit. That's why he went to the Republicans. He knew he can get that shit off. Y'all be acting like y'all righteous and conservative. No, you're not. Y'all let Reagan bring crack in this bitch and fuck up the whole crack era while his wife was saying that's some wild shit. I'm gonna bring the drugs in and I'm gonna have my wife leading the charge on fighting it. Wow.
Marketing. You mean
Woo.
marketing?
What? Say it again, bro.
You mean marketing?
Marketing. Is this your brain on, nigga? You fry eggs. Some people don't see that as bad, nigga. Hey, this is your brain on drugs, bro. Hey, like we look, some people looking at it like, damn, I don't want my brain to be like this. Some motherfuckers like, yeah, that's what they want. They want to be fried. Fuck is you doing? Nah. Oh man, I'm just saying, bro.
And they went for it. A lot of people don't understand when I say that was a great marketing strategy. They never understood because they never been in the trenches. They never been in these neighborhoods and seen the impacts and what it had on the neighborhoods and people. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't there for that. You dig what I'm saying? So that's why when we see that, that's basically what it was, because you got motherfuckers, like you say, brain on, that's what they do? Oh, shit.
Let me get that. Right. And you acting like you doing it for kids. In a crack era, man, I'm going to say this, man, it was devastating to the communities. And, you know, it created, you know, the low part of it, which, you know what I'm saying, you got a high part, you got the low part. You know, the low part was devastating, man, but it was a lot of people living off that crack money, bro. Like, it was a lot of money out there, man. So, and that's the part where the Trumpism and the trickery come in. You get what I'm saying? You got
that's the trickery part because you're living good.
Yes.
Because I got my first microwave with $20 stone. You know, back in the 80s, a microwave wasn't no $100.
Nah.
$50 wasn't none of that shit.
Yeah.
So I got my first microwave You know, with the Stone, like that little.
Man,
So,
hey, no, I'm just, man, throughout the years, and another thing, I was hearing people who saying real Americans, and you know, I'm like this, and it's for both sides. Real Americans. These are all of these motherfuckers are real Americans. It don't matter if they following the Constitution or following the laws. That don't matter. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, our military, as a when I was going, they fight for your rights to be, and this is factual. They fight for your right to be as stupid as you want to be. Yeah, you'll go to jail, or you'll take some consequences if you ain't super rich or a billionaire. You might not, and that's just honestly. You get what I'm saying? But that's what we do. So even the motherfucker who is a racist, who believe that black people or they more superior to all that shit that's prehistoric thinking, you had a right to do that. And we're cool with that. But the people up there, you know, they gotta abide. Once you get into, well, and my thing is, even with that though, you know what I'm saying? I believe if you run as a politician, yes, you have to run for your constituents, even if they're racist, even if they're poor, black, whatever the case may be. But you have to abide by the Constitution once you get into that lane. If you're not in that lane, because look, when I look at Trump, I don't look at him as a politician for America. He's damn near an activist, because he's always going against the Constitution. You know, if you want the Constitution, and my thing is, he's doing the most American thing as far as becoming president and doing exactly what the hell he want to do. You know what I'm saying? But you aren't you don't appeal to everybody or a wide enough net, and you're going against the Constitution. If he was up there and felt like how he felt and wasn't going against the Constitution, I couldn't say shit. That's why a lot of people couldn't say shit about Barack. He wanted to pass a lot of shit, but the Republicans were like, fuck you, you're not passing shit. And he had to redo and make compromise. He had to work with his adversaries. Trump just want to run them over. That ain't what you ain't got. He don't play well with kids in the playground. You get what I'm saying? You put him in that motherfucker, he knocking everybody's shit over. He want to run what everybody doing. He feeling on little girls' titties and ass without them asking. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got those type of characteristics to lead a country like this. You can go to China, maybe. You know what I'm saying? You can go to Russia, most definitely. But this ain't the country that you want to run. And I'm saying that for my benefit. In his benefit, it is the type of country he want to run, because he can take our money and we won't do shit at all. We ain't yet. I would say that this country,
what? Everybody else getting some money. They don't give a fuck about you, nigga.
Man, that's crazy. But this is the country we in now. But like you said, man, it was like I'm sitting here just repeating for real, and it's a lot about just trying to get people to see it for what it is, because it's like I think people still look at him as he's not a threat. Wow, and that's, I think, his most potent weapon, is that people look at him like he's not a threat when he's a threat. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he funny, he knock you down with the crazy talk, and and talk like no other president has ever talked, because presidents supposed to carry themselves with dignity. They show that they, have manners and they're thinking about certain things and they know what they're talking about. Trump don't do that. He just talks shit. You know what I'm saying? I give him for his State of the Union, as far as him speaking, I give him an A. I give him an A. Because I'm going to tell you, he can talk. And he can command the room. I'm going to give him that. And he don't have no problem with pointing the motherfucker out and saying shit, to him. And it's like, I give him good for that, but I give him a fucking D for policy. And that's what we called you in there for, brother. I know that's what if I voted for you, I would want you in there for policy. But and at the same time, you are president too. You can't get mad because we didn't vote for you, bro. You know that, because it's actually more of us than you think. And when I say more of us on this level of income. You get what I'm saying? It's more of us than y'all. So get it together, Trump. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you are, but I'm gonna say this to the Democrats: get your shit together. Get his ass. Get on my goddamn nerve. All right, man. I'm done with that shit. The BAFTA. I know you got some. At first, bro, when I heard the BAFTA, I'm like, these motherfuckers said the motherfucker Tourette motherfucker yelled out, nigga, bitch. And when I saw old boy who was up there, not I forgot their names, man, but not B. Jordan, but the old dude, the older guy. And when I heard that shit, it flashed me back to when he was on when they were showing that video, and he was like with like 4 white people on there, and a white dude was like, well, y'all say the N-word so much, why can't we say it? He kind of did a look down, he said, well, say it. Go ahead and say it. If you want to say it so bad, say it. Dude was like, well, that's appropriate. He's like, no, say it. I said with you. And he said, you know what I'm saying? So that what came to my head, and looked at, and I'm just like, fuck no. Go ahead, Brad, man.
Now my thing, thanks for letting me know it's a new disease. Well, you just say the N-word?
That is the nigga bitch.
I didn't know that was a disease. That's a
I don't think saying the word nigga is just blurting out words. Yeah.
So
Tourette. But
hold on. Let's say blurting out words, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say blurting out words. Words have to be in your mind because it's transmitted from your brain to be delivered out your mouth, whether if you have the disease or not. Mm-hmm. So therefore, if you're just blurting out words, we have to have this on our mind. It just can't come out of nowhere where you're blowing out words, because if we're just blowing out words, you drinking whatever you're drinking. So I'm just motherfucker that's blowing out words. QT! It's on my mind. I see it right there, right? It's right there, right? It's right there. Okay, hey. I'm looking at you, and I'm like, I'm looking at you and just thinking about just my homie, right? I just look at you, my homie, right? Mm. And so you might be talking about something totally different. Like right now, you talking about politics, going in on Trump, and I'm, look at homie. But you ain't tripping, because I got this function. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying, Andy? Where I'm just gonna say shit, right? Mm-hmm. But what we know from science biology, and things like that, still, if he's saying stuff, it has to transfer from the brain. It's a thought, it's a saying, it's some read, it's something that's transferred from the brain to come out your fucking mouth. So evidently he was thinking, man, fuck y'all. He was thinking that shit. That's why he blurted out there. He was thinking that shit the whole time.
Nigga, bitch. Like, damn, he was mad as a bug.
He didn't want to say it, but he got this disease. I believe he got it too. And I believe he was thinking it. That all coincide.
Well, I mean, from the responses we got from him, I'm definitely think that he meant it. And my thing is, you can tell a lot by somebody how they apologize, even if they apologize. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't mean it, you know. You can tell if a person really mean that they sorry. You know what I'm saying? And the way he apologized was like it wasn't toward the people that was up there. It was more general, and he was like, I can't believe somebody, well, I don't know if this was him or not, but somebody responded, it's absurd that somebody would feel that way because of that they got Tourette. And it's like, if you got it, you know, so what you trying to say? It's like this. If you got somebody who can't stand still, you're not bringing them somewhere where standing still is polite. Because if they can't stand still, you're going to keep having to talk to them. And I'm talking about mentally challenged or got some type of, that's what you are, bro. You should be somewhere where it's soundproof, where you looking and it's soundproof. And this is for respect for the program and people and recording. You can't have nobody with Tourette. I don't care what they saying. Just yelling out in the middle. Come on, man. And look, you can call it what you want, but if you want somebody to respect somebody yelling out nigga bitch at that time, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. I just don't, I think the BAFTA was wrong for having him there, period. So that and this ain't what you call it. Ain't nobody trying to shame nobody or nothing. It's just respect.
But you said it on the nose. If you know this individual says these things and blurts them out because we know this, because he said it there, so if we want to say this is really something that happens and it really affects him, and anyone that has it, no matter what nationality it is, you're going to blurt out N-word, bitch, and all that, they post that home. You see who fucked up today? Know what? You can't come.
Man, for real.
Do that shit. You gotta do, look, you be not finna embarrass the family, none of that shit, do all that shit at the screen. Amber, get this motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
Shit. If this is really, the thing that's going on. That's just being real. At the end of the day, it's about respect. If this is a real thing going on, and this really, really does happen, respect the people that is going to offend. Gotta stay home. This ain't no I'm gonna take a chance and hope we don't say nothing. No. This ain't none of that. I'm gonna take a chance and see. Hope we get through it. No. You don't take that type of chance because it can happen at any time. At any time. Yeah. So I blame that on the people that brought him out also.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna let his ass off the hook either. Cause I still say, it's in your brain. You was thinking it. Fuck that. Yeah, you had to be thinking it.
Yeah, it came out on his ass like, oh, shit. I thought you were going to get that shit off. Like, nah, we on your ass, boy.
He thinking it the whole time.
Nigga, bitch. I'm like, ho. And hey, old boy and them played that shit off smooth, too. They played that shit off smooth. I'm looking there. I swear I thought old boy was just gonna say it again. Who said that shit? Alright, bro. Alright, we gonna go to a quick break, man. Then we gonna come back with that Louis Wood or Louis Wooden. Shout out to Jay Waiters. He ain't gonna be on tonight, but we gonna kick it up for him. I got some good what you talking about game show questions, man. So we keeping it political, I think last week we went Black History on them, but we're going to stay political since the State of the Union was this week. But, man, we'll go to this quick break, and we'll see you after.
It's real.
These niggas be watching with no consolation. It don't matter if you up and down, still gotta get to that paper. It get hot like the opposite. Niggas get cold like the winter. I move around in December. I'm in my bikes in November. I don't come back to September. New ice, new wave. Sweating it out in the sun. I look good in the shade. Working it out in the summer. You can tell that I'm paid. North Park popping tags. Females be peeping a nigga, but I don't mess with no niggas. I just go count up them figures. Can't worry about leeches, just worry about business. Just minding my business. For me and my people. Can't mess with no haters. You niggas is evil. You niggas is fake. That smile is deceiving. Yeah. I ain't worried about them. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about them. I ain't worried about that. I had to get to that money. 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 I ain't worried about them. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about them. I ain't worried about that. I had to get to that money. 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 I take trips for a hobby. Address, hotel lobby. Check my Eddie. Pinpoint my location if you really tryna find me. Ball head, fresh beard, top tier. I'm so him. New kicks, new shades. Got a bad chick, a red paint. I gotta keep it going, gotta run it up for a rainy day. Gotta bag it up. Secure the bag, yeah, you know what's up. Talking down, I don't give a fuck. Slow down, I'm too trill, I'm flexing. You know it. From the mud, it's triple D, you know it. It's dirty. Talk to me nice when I come through. Eye contact, need to see you. Watch where you step when you walk through. 5-star meals when we dine too. Dress to impress when we eat too. Everything I say, yeah, it's really true. Big bottles, big toes. Oh yeah. Big tip, we do the most. What did you really say? No, I'm not really playing. I ain't worried about them. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about them, I ain't worried about that. I had to get to that money, I had to get to that money, I had to get to that money, I had to get to that money. I ain't worried about them, I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about them, I ain't worried about that. I had to get to that money, I had to get to that money, I had to get to that money, I had to get to that money.
It's real.
Jumping like 2-3.
Hey, show you 2 time. Show you 2 time. Hey, you know I'm a problem child. Hey, you know problem child. He gon' bring them problems out. Hey, I want all the smoke. Roll you up and smoke you loud. Hey, bitch, you faking, nigga. You know you ain't coming out. Hey, you know I'm a problem child. Hey, you know problem child. He gon' bring them problems out. Hey, I want all the smoke. Roll you up and smoke you loud. Bitch, you faking, nigga. You know you ain't coming out. Bitch, you know you faking. I think I'm hot, I roll them up, then I smoke them. I hit the dance, there go the cars, watch me shake them. A dirty dancing Patrick Swayze, OGBM, that's with one hand. I got two hands, I'm the wheelman, I'm the gunman. You want them problems, I bring them out like James Harden. Now watch the step back. Hey, 30 round clip in the glizzy. I came here with the gang and I'ma lead with them niggas. Bitch, you gotta go. Your ass told that my nigga didn't vote. Running your house, that's a fucking kid dope. Hey, roll them up, then I hook them like Dro. You gotta go. Hey, you know I'm a problem child. Hey, you know problem child. He gon' bring them problems out. Hey, I want all the smoke. Roll you up and smoke you loud. Bitch, you faking, nigga. You know you ain't coming out. Yeah, this the city of war. Hey, I'm a hard target. Got a shot, I ain't Lula. I'm catching bites. Hey, fuck your game. Got a 40 with a body. Call it Rick James. Ooh, problem child. Don't swing on him. Hey, I know problem child. I know he got that thing on him. Hey, up and flip him, then I serve him like some junkies. You see them boys, you know this problem, you know they coming. Hey, I don't think they want war. Hey, I don't think they want war. Hey, I don't think they want war. Hey, I know problem child, he gon' bring them problems out. Hey, you know I'm a problem child. Hey, you know problem child, he gon' bring them problems out. Hey, I want all the smoke, roll you up and smoke you loud. Beat you faking, nigga, you know you ain't coming out. You ain't coming out. Fuck nigga. As I look around, all I see is fuck niggas. Hey, fuck nigga. As I look around, all I see is fuck niggas. Hey, you know I'm a problem child. Hey, you know problem child. He gon' bring them problems out. Hey, I want all the smoke. Roll you up and smoke you loud. Bitch, you faking, nigga. You know you ain't coming out. Hey, yeah. Hey, STL shit, man. Enjoy you sometime. Back at it again. Hey, you know you ain't coming out.
Oh yeah, welcome back to Louis Wood Radio. We about to go to that Louis Wood or Louis Wooden by your boy LC Raz. Yeah, come on, take that out. Listen, bull. Let me get you up there real quick. Take that out. Boom. This thing tripping. Alright, there we go. There we go.
Story time. So, me and the homies, three homies, one of the missions, one young lady. Y'all know the mission. It's train season evening. Everybody having fun. All three going in, just enjoying having fun on one, right? So, but one of the homies a little more, touch the field than the other, but it's okay. So we all nasty. Ain't nobody use no rubbers. Everybody just nasty. Everybody just enjoying themselves. So about a couple months later, young lady comes up pregnant. Now, she says and specifies that it could be one of us. And really, at this point, it could be one of anybody. Like one of anybody. Before us, after us, same day as us, maybe. Who the hell knows? But this is what we're going on. Louis Wood. So, 9 months go past. The baby finally comes. Time for everyone to get a paternity test. It comes out to be your baby. I mean, little John baby. Little John. It's tough here, my guy. Now, John John wasn't the one that was touchy, feely, right? But only John John knows, though. Because she's blaming it on touchy, feely. Now, none of us knows this, but John John. Everybody thinks, because I forgot to specify that in the story, that everybody thinks it's touchy feely. We're going to call him Little Mark. Because he was the one more, looked like he'll be the one more, you know. So she blames it on him. John John knows that. Do you let your friend still get blamed for this baby? It's a train baby. That's what you got to call it. It's a train baby. Train baby. Yeah, slut baby. do you get your baby, or do you just let touchy feely continue being a man? I freestyled this story. I just made this up in 1 second, and I forgot to add that in. But do you go ahead and tell? Get that? I mean, do you go ahead and tell, or do you let him keep? Because he might be hurt. I mean, what you think, man? What you think?
So who making the choice? If I know it's my baby, am I letting him know that it's mine and not his?
Yeah.
Man, that's a hard decision. I say this, man. I'm just gonna be real. If I didn't want the baby, and if they look happy, you know, I'm gonna be real. I probably, cause if I didn't want the baby, and if it's a train being ran and all that, I get what people say, but don't nobody trip off of. I get, okay, we're grown and we blah blah blah, get down and the consequences and all that, but the consequences is exactly that. You know what I'm saying? On both sides, it's like you could. On the side of you doing that, you're gonna have to make a choice on if you're gonna accept this child or not, or you're gonna be there for him or not. You just gonna have that. Everybody not like always, oh yeah, I got a baby and this and that. They might not wanna deal with that type of shit. Than just being real. But it's people who get pregnant and they like get somebody pregnant, both of them, and they don't want the baby. They don't want to have the baby. So I wouldn't tell them shit until I have to. I just go with that, like just first mind shit, and on some, like if I'm thinking reality, like this shit really, really happened to me. Yeah, I probably. And how old are you too? What's the age? Or is this just? Yeah, what's the age?
This young boy, this young fast.
Like 20?
You know, yeah, like 20, yeah, you know what I'm saying, young cat. No mind, brainiac, just young cat.
I mean,
it's
hard. And my thing is, I'm not saying my answer right, but I'm just being real. It's just like, if you didn't want it, that's one thing. But if you wanted it, or you want to raise, like you at the time where you want to raise your kids and all that type of shit, say something. But if you don't, then don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm with both ways, honestly. But if I had to answer it, particularly for me, and she was a rat, and sorry if that's, you know, I wouldn't. At 20, that wouldn't work. You know what I'm saying? I have to take my baby or some shit like that. Because you on some bullshit. Then, was it a girl or a boy?
Let's say boy. Because I ain't specified it. Let's just say it was a boy.
Still, yeah, it's still the same.
You made some very interesting notes on that though, because like it was fun, and I didn't want no motherfucking baby. Even though we didn't do the right precautions, we didn't do all the right things to prevent that because it was preventable, and we're nasty for all just going in like that. But I ain't want a baby. Not at that age, not at that time. Now, do we have to take responsibility? Yes, we do. Am I in a position to take that responsibility? And this man is in to just take that responsibility. It's real tough because there's a whole mindset because you're young and 20. Like if I'm 50, I'm like, I'm taking my baby, and I'm taking my baby, and that's
you ain't gonna do no shit like that at no 50 though.
Like, anyway, you know that's not even happening. You know what I'm saying? Hey. We ain't even going out with no rubbers anyway. For one, you know what I'm saying? Anyway,
it's three of us. Oh, fuck.
Hell no, are you fucking crazy? But if in that situation, yeah, I'm taking my goddamn baby. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to work with me. I know you a rat and all this stuff. I gotta take my baby because we can't have no kind of real good relationship because I know how you are, I know how you rock, I know what it is with you. I ain't mad at you, I just know what it is with you. I ain't never mad at you. That's your life that you're living, but at the same time, I want my baby to go through that. So, but you still gave great, interesting perspective because that is real life, real shit that people ain't gonna really say. Yeah. Because sometimes in these positions, some motherfuckers be like, shit, you know what? Shit, he been taking care of all this time. Shit, why fucking put this thing up now? Real shit. Like, shit, they happy, ain't they? Yeah. Shit, I didn't know anyway. Shit, I'm not even gonna be like that. You know me? Might as well. I ain't gonna say shit ever. You ain't ever got women come around and ain't like, do I need to sign right there? Just to make sure.
You'll catch me on Maury. You have to catch me on Maury. My thing is, people say they'll make people feel bad about saying they didn't take care of their responsibility. Actually, you did. I didn't leave you. I could have made it hard for your mama now. I'm just being real.
That's real. You know why I love my first baby mama so much? Is because she was the realest bitch. I'm not going to lie. She say, goddamn, I can't take care of no goddamn girl. Here you go. I say, I got it. Don't even worry about it. I say, you know me. I say, yeah, I know you. That's why we're here now.
Hey.
I just didn't know they was mine because the situation, like I say, the situation was great too. She was fucking up baby daddy. I was fucking 2 more girls. So even though we was still nasty in the situation where we did things without no rubbers because, my twins came. But shit, we didn't give a fuck. It wasn't like that. We was cool in the situation we was in, you know what I'm saying? Because the house was kicking house. I was telling the weed, she cool, shit. I don't give a fuck, bye, I'll see you later. Shit, I'm cool. Shit, when I'm gone, she like, bye, I'll see you later too. So it was like convenient. Everybody was truthful with each other. Wasn't like, no, I don't know what a motherfucker doing or what I wouldn't even worry about. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah. She was paying the bill. I was kicking money. I was the weed man. I was selling weed and shit. I had the whole house packed. We rapping all day and doing all kinds of shit. That's why I met my little producer, Amo B. So all kinds of shit came out of that situation. So I love them. They right now today. That's my dog. Because she was so real with the situation. You know what I'm saying? She could have did some old goofy ass shit. But no, she came to me first. Like, no, I can't. With the boys, I ain't gonna. Oh, shit. I got him. Let's go. The only time I had to get a lawyer was against her mama for whatever reason. For some fucking money that I stopped. But wasn't nobody finna call my daughter no fucking retarded, none of that shit. And she don't need that little $200-300 a month. Y'all can have that. You keep that. Have that. Enjoy that. So this is what you fighting over for my baby for little punk ass monthly money. I'm even stopping that shit. So nah, we're not doing that.
We ain't on that bullshit.
No, we ain't on that shit. You ain't just gonna tell my daughter she got no ADHD. No, she don't. No, she don't. She just learned this today. No, she don't got it. But then when she got down here, she got all A's.
graduated with honors on the big screen in the stadium. So that's what I'm saying. So you're not going to tell me what my baby have. You got to work with her different ways because how I know, which was some of my mistakes, but when we first was really together learning stuff, she was learning Spanish fluently. Easy. I didn't listen. Like fluently. You know what I'm saying? So some of the problems occurred, after that, you know what I'm saying, with moving and going to schools and doing all these different things. But nah, dog, she had straight A's when she got to that space to learn, focus, all A's. I ain't bullshitting. We still got all the report cards. Still come up, all A's. And everything. Like, damn, I know I was right. I told you. I told you. She ain't no fucking, y'all crazy. You just be calling my baby, know what the fuck you want to call him and give him a check and just to shut you up to me. Oh, well, I get a check. She is. No, the fuck she ain't. No. Kill that check, shove it up your ass, give it to somebody else that want to put their baby in. Or if it really is that, you know what I'm saying, for their child. They really need that. You dig what I'm saying? No, not mine. She finna get her ass up and learn like us normal motherfucker do. Shit. Oh, nothing fucking wrong with her. Fuck you talking about? Crazy.
Yeah, some children require guidance. They don't understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
So. All right, man. Well, that was a good one, bro. That brought out some deep talk. I like that type of shit. You know, I'm always gonna give you that. Give you some real shit, man. I don't want to do the. Everybody be trying to say the right answer. There ain't really no right answer for real.
Really not.
Life is life.
Life is life. Motherfuckers might say that, like you say, and some people might put that person down for making that decision. But like I say, I can't say that about my baby mama. I think she made the perfect decision.
Exactly.
Me, that's what I think. Yep. Just because she gave it to me and all that don't mean that she didn't make the right choice. It's about choices, most definitely. So that's why I say I love the girl, because she made a choice. I ain't mad at her for making that choice. She made the better choice for her daughter. And why she knew I fuck with kids, because I had her sons all the time. And her son still love me right now today. And her son right now will hang up on me because he don't want to hear me talk, because he know, he'll say, Dad, I wish you was my daddy, but damn, man, I hate how you talk to me. Because he know goddamn well I am. I'm a daddy. And she knew that also. She knew that. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I was a stepdaddy before. You know what I'm saying? Even in that situation, kids ain't got shit to do with the fuck we got to do with. Kids is kids. And I'm going to teach them kids up and bring them up as men. I'm going to punch the shit out of them. We're going to fight. We're going to do everything men do. Push-ups, all that shit. But she seen that I had all daddy skills. Like, no, you take your daughter. You know what the fuck you doing. You good. You ain't going to very protective. You ain't shit going to happen to you. All good. Decisions made. Could have been made another decision. In the homeless shelter could have been all fucked up. That'd have been what? A bad decision. No, made a great decision. So, you know, sometimes tough decisions has to be made. What is the best decision for your child? That's what matters. Sometimes the best decision is not the right decision in everyone's eyes. As even Tweezy just said, everybody might look at you crazy for saying, fuck that, I'm not going to take her, because that's how they'll look at it. I'm not going to take care of my child. But no, it wasn't that. It was that you knew you couldn't do a certain thing to provide for the child, but you knew the next person could, and it ain't the fucking dad, or the auntie, or the grandma, or whoever was in that family. Trust me. Those are hard decisions. You can look at it bad, but that was a great decision. And that's some great, I like that. That was a freestyle story too. I can't hear you, Tweez.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, all day, bro. We about to go to this quick break and come back for the game show. I got some good questions, man. Since Jay Waiters ain't on, you know how we gonna do. Still gonna answer the questions. We're going to still see what you get. We're going to go from there, bro. So what we gonna? So we could play it like this. The ones you get wrong go to the opposite side. So you got to basically you got to get more right than wrong. Go like that for you to win. All right. So let's go to this quick break, and we'll be.
Can you read? It say Ethnic Issue More TV.
Yeah. Welcome to Louis Wood, baby. Where your dreams can come true. Holy shit. They running, we gunning. From the bottom to the top, make something out of nothing. Up the ground, we hustling. We getting to the money, you better get a dozen. Spray the scene with the Draco. Nobody make a move unless we say so. Blood in, blood out. Yeah, about cop, we all about getting dough. 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 We get the bag, we snatch the bag. If you gon' drop it, I'ma pick it up. Don't get twisted, we on the mission. We in this game to rip it up. Get rich or buck, you crony stuck. We in the strip club throwing bands. Holla at my fam, man. I need about 4 of them. Hey, re-up, I'm back. Let's stack, get racks. Get them racks. They whack, off tack, retract, bring back, pull up in the line. About to get this shit lit. Everybody with me rich and haters ain't spinning shit. Hey, make it flip. You know the rules. Slice it up, make it do what it do. Ooh, 100 bands when we land in the Grand. King Zeus, promo queen. That's another 100 bands. Let's count it. They running, we gunning. From the bottom to the top, make something out of nothing. Up the ground, we hustling. We getting to the money, you better get a dozen. Spray the scene with the Draco. Nobody make a move unless we say so. Blood in, blood out. Yeah, about cop, we all about getting dough. 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 We make it flip, you know the rules. We getting it, we light it up, ooh, we getting it. 100 bands when we land, ooh, we getting it. Now that's another 100 bands, fam. I'm all about the dough. These clowns are way too slow. I'm about to treat your hoe to this dick that status quo. Cash out be popping, yo. Bank account on overflow. They ballin' out that, bro. We bringin' in overload. We got them packs and them bitches hitting like hit 'em, man. We in the loop where you too real, you might get banned. Call me Son of Sam. 44 in my hand. Decapitate anybody trying to take my spam. We on a mission to get this cash. If you don't like, you kiss my ass. Hey, we in the club and we beating shit down. Tab open all night long, so start the next round. We clown. They running, we gunning. From the bottom to the top, make something out of nothing. Up the ground, we hustling. We getting to the money, you better get a dozen. Spray the scene with the Draco. Nobody make a move unless we say so. Blood in, blood out. Yeah, about cop, we all about getting dough. 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 Make it flip, you know the rules. We getting it, we light it up, ooh, we getting it. 100 bands when we land, ooh, we getting it. Now that's another 100 bands, fam. Louis Wood.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Rebirth, the Louis Wood Radio. I'm here with my fam, LC Raz. About to go ahead and jump into that. Bam. There we go. Go ahead and jump into that What You Talking About game show. We keeping it political, like I said, man. This is gonna be Raz against Raz. You know what I'm saying? So, how we gonna do this one? He just basically the rule's simple. He got to get more right than wrong. You know, and then we'll do the GOAT. The GOAT question. How we gonna do that one? I guess whatever you wager, it's gonna either go against you or with you, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. Yep,
That's pretty much what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right, so we'll keep the rules like that. Round one. What does the Constitution really mean? That's what round one is, all right? Because it seems like, I'm going to be real with them, Raz, man. You come to our show, you're going to learn about the Constitution because all of my life that I've been hearing was about the Constitution. That's how we understood what the government was. You know what I'm saying? How they supposed to treat us and this and that. But I didn't know so many Americans didn't really know what the Constitution, never read it or don't know what it is. And even myself, I done been the victim of that, thinking I knew something about the Constitution, don't really know shit about it. We don't know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? But you come here, we gonna
find out.
You gonna find out. And the thing is, you say we come up with our interpretation. The interpretation is really gets interpreted by the Supreme Court. We can feel how we want to feel, but we got court systems that already interpreted and had cases and either lost or won. At one point, black people didn't win a lot of, if any, cases because they didn't give a fuck about us. Get what I'm saying? So it's different now. So you have to understand you can't put a KKK Supreme. That's old model. You get what I'm saying? Them old. The Constitution got what it says, and it's about diversity. That's what it's about. We did that. Our ancestors did that for a reason. So don't feel bad about that shit. Because we followed the Constitution to get there. True Americans. You know what I'm saying? So, when I say true Americans, I mean that's what our ancestors were, true Americans. They was fighting to become Americans when they didn't want us to be Americans. They didn't want us to be citizens. They wanted us to be a part of America. You heard what I said? Part. They didn't want us to be Americans. We are. That's a beautiful thing. We always knew that we were. You know what I'm saying? But we straight had to fight to get that in America. AKA DEI, affirmative action, minority jobs. Yeah. Even though it don't count as much as what's needed, but it's there. It was there. They took it away.
For those purposes. Now it's gone.
Gone. Motherfucker taking history shit out the museum and taking out Martin Luther King, ain't honoring Jesse Jackson, bro. I'm so glad. That's something I didn't hear at the State of the Union, brother. Wait. Now listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think I was fucking with Jesse Jackson after I saw him fucking with Donald Trump. I'm just gonna be real with you. And that was when Trump wasn't even running for president type shit. He was on some other shit. And Jesse Jackson was younger. And I think that's what made me not fuck with him though. Because of that relationship. But and please jump in on this because I want to know how you feel about him too, because when I grew up, he didn't have like a super good reputation with us. It seemed like he was a joke more. And then the Al Sharpton came. It was kind of like they was like that. But I was young, so I don't know what he did before then.
Yeah. It's just crazy. I be hating when I do this because I was just looking at it because he had passed, and it was some stuff that he had did.
I know he ran for president.
Yeah, he did that, but it was something else that he did that I think why people started liking him at first. But
Yeah.
and I read I just fucking read it, though.
I know it was
It was
activism. It was, and my
yeah, it was
thing was,
something. It was
go
one
ahead.
thing he did though. Fuck, go ahead though, too, cause I fucking forgot.
Nah,
But I know what you're talking about though.
yeah, we can Google that shit.
Yeah, you go Google it.
But I know it was activism, and he ran for president, and was, you know what I'm saying. So, and he's known, his statue. You can't deny that. So whatever he did,
No,
even though we don't remember what it
right.
was, we knew his stature always been high up on activism. Period. Everybody know Jesse Jackson. Stop. You know what I'm saying? So with him not doing the half flag for him,
That's correct.
and you did Charlie Kirk, which I'm
Whoa.
not against. Listen, as an American, and I see what's in there and not stupid. I know what he said all the time. Charlie Kirk was his martyr. If you listen to what Kirk talked about, he the one who got people to shit on DEI. Or DI, what is DI? DEI,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
DEI, affirmative action, black people with the statistics as if we create all the crime. Like, I don't understand. Listen, number one, we don't. I'm going to just say that. But I'm going to just go back to how people forget. That's why they mad, because if you go back and everything is true as far as history, if you go back, y'all put us in jail just because y'all didn't think we was humans first. And did y'all forget about the 80s crack era and how y'all did that whole system? You know what I'm saying? That it was prone for us to look like we were all criminals. But all we was doing was trying to live.
And that was set from slavery. Police was made to capture slaves, and
Slaves!
not even slaves. It was made to capture because they put in law to make sure your ass got locked up. After slavery, if you didn't have a job, didn't have nowhere to live, you had to go to jail. What kind of corny ass shit was that? So the system was always systematically made to down you. Laws are made to lock your ass up. They can do it. They can scam you, but the law say you can't scam nobody. But they can scam the shit out you with insurance and all these great things that they have. They can, but you can't. And
No.
that's the level where we're at right here.
Talk to him.
This is where we at. They can sell dope, who are the biggest dope dealers ever in your life. You look, you can put Big Meech, you can put the real Rick Ross together, and go get two more big motherfuckers that you know. Matter of fact, go get El Chapo, and you can put all the motherfuckers together, and ain't now one of you motherfuckers bigger than the pharmaceutical company. Because why? They can do it, but you can't do it
at all. So that's what these constitutions for.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You want to put, I get it. Everybody want to get money, but you got to give us some of that. I'm sorry. I think I'm more conservative. And listen, you can talk. Listen, we talking shit about the government now. That's one thing you clowns ain't getting. We as black people, I done already heard about. I understand the government was against us, including the local government was against us, and the federal government was against us at one point of time. You get what I'm saying? So yes, we understand that, but now it's kind of if before Trump got in, the Obama and the Biden era was about building an economy for the middle class. And my thing is, The middle class is almost any class. Let me rephrase. Not middle class. The working class. That's more like it. The working class. I'm part of the working class. That's the class that needs all that shit y'all got up there. You getting billions of dollars, billions, like billions, from us. So I'm where, fuck you call socialist, I don't give a fuck what you call this. What I call this is, if America, like what we do, bro, you tax our money more than once, and then the dollar going down on top of you tax the transactions off of that. That people don't talk about. So I got to pay a transaction every time I want to spend money digitally. That's how
it's all set up for us to pay for everything.
Everything.
The business, this, everything. That's why we purchase it, because we're paying their fucking taxes. That's why we're paying their tax. Man, I was just talking about, I'm so bored. Why the hell we paying all these taxes? Why do I buy a house, and if I don't pay 2 years, the taxes get taken, and my house is bought, and my land bought, and everything bought? These are taxes that we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. These are tax. We get double tax on your check. Do you get taxed for working your ass off? Oh my God, you
tax
can't
off
even
your
make
retirement.
Oh my God, you can boy, take your shit out all the time. Well, I thought I was paying taxes on that, so I'm paying taxes on my shit, and when I take it out, I'm paying taxes again.
And don't forget the transaction fee.
Man, the transaction fee crazy.
Go to the ATM.
Everybody get money off us.
Why you get $350 of my money that I'm taking out?
That? Why?
3? Why? Why would you do that? You get $3 off of my shit? Damn, that's wild. I don't get it. That's not convenient, buddy. I hate that.
Not at all. That's a lot of money gone.
Nigga, 10 transaction, $30, bro, and you know you making more than 10 for real if you out and about.
For real.
That's why I don't go to the ATM too much. Fuck you, motherfuckers. Unless it's my motherfucking credit union.
I ain't gonna lie, I got a Cash App is a great thing if you're learning, if you know how to use your money right.
Yeah, because I like Cash App.
Cash App is the shit. Like, Cash App is the shit, but trust me, if you fuck up, they'll deny the shit out your ass too.
Oh, yeah.
But Cash App is the shit, and you do that shit right, you can do so many things with that motherfucker for real, but you gotta do it right. Shit, I don't worry about no transaction at the damn, even though I'm barely use them anyway, but when I do, I don't worry about it because I'm always in agreement. So they take them transactions. They eat the fees. Just $3 up. Don't worry about that, buddy. It's back there. Don't worry about it. We got you. Don't worry about it. You're in the green. For being a green member, for always having a grand and spending $2,000 on this bitch. You get this, you get that. And if you want to, you can borrow this much if you like. For a great little bitty percentage. Not for that crazy percentage that motherfuckers we trying to hit you with. For a little percentage. You know you gotta pay some that's just life and borrow money if you ever borrow money and stuff like that. That's just life in it. But to pay that back, the little bitty fee like that, you know, sometime I might say, you know what, let me take that out today because I'm only paying this much back. Hey, that's just business. I like that kind of business. That's just to help y'all on something to help you out.
No doubt. All right. All right, that was our spiel, man. We be going crazy. But you gonna get this work, though. Round 1, what does the Constitution really mean? All right. Now, I'm going to be upfront with you, Raz. some of these questions you done heard already, but that's the thing. I wanna it's repetitiveness, because you never know, man. We might go on motherfucking Jeopardy or some shit like that, and we gonna have trivia in our head.
Yeah, I need to keep this shit in my head because I be my forgetting ass.
Hey, you ain't the only one. That's why I'm doing this for myself too, goddamn. All day. Question 1. Which branch controls taxation and federal spending? Okay, this is important. This question is very important. And if you can answer this question, that means that you know how the government actually was working before. It still is
run the spending
before Donald Trump. Say it again. What'd you say, Ray?
So Congress run the spending. Determine on what we spending and everything.
Yep. It is Congress. Yeah, so when he passed them tariffs, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I thought I believe he did an executive order to just go ahead and pass them. But I know that an executive order is he can do that under the Constitution. So
right.
I didn't trip off that. You know, that's how that's how good he is when it comes to doing shit like that, challenging or fully just like breaking the constitutional law. He just took one part of it and they're like, oh, is this say this? He just do whatever he want to do. It don't have nothing to do. He just made up some shit out of this like he didn't know. And it's like the shit that you doing shows what type of person you is. He don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you doing all bullshit on tax. You don't supposed to tax us, bro. You don't run off taxing us. Whoever won saying, oh, we're gonna give you a tax and make everything go up higher. I know he didn't say that literally, but he did.
Right.
You know?
Those underlying words that people don't pay attention to. I am an underlying word guy.
Man. So, but, you know, I'm trying my best to be proud of America right now. I am with the efforts on the right side, but I'm just being honest overall, because regardless, we got a president that's crazy. Who running this is crazy. It's crazy. I never thought I'd see this. Question 2. So which one you got that one right? Bingo. What is the purpose of checks and balances? And if you don't know what checks and balances is, to you individuals who vote for Trump, or period, checks and balances. Checks and balances is somebody, let's just say somebody write a check. It got to be somebody who look at that check, see what that check is written out for, make sure that check goes to a reputable bank or whatever the case may be, get cashed, go follow that money to where it goes, and make sure that it's actually where it's supposed to be going to. And then they check who is doing this business and if it's legitimate. That's what checks and balances is. That's what the government's supposed to have. And that includes looking at everything the president does too. Okay? All right. That's checks and balances. What is the purpose of checks and balances? A. Hold on, where we at? A, prevent one branch from gaining too much power. B, slow government. C, increase executive authority. D, avoid elections.
Yeah, A.
A, prevent one branch from gaining too much power. Okay, now I want to say this slow for the people in the back and a little bit louder. What is the purpose of checks and balances? To prevent one branch of the government to gain too much power. Now, because I want to stay on this a little bit, Raz, because too much power. You get what I'm saying? Too much power. So the legislative branch power is. So this is power granted to this branch. So you can't get mad at a branch. Let's just compare it to basketball. Let's say somebody jump high. That's his branch to dunk on you. Let's say you got somebody that shoot threes. That's their branch to shoot threes. You know what I'm saying? The legislative branch power is to represent what the people want and to pass the legislation that the judge interprets. The president only gets in and represents what's already there that's doing good in the people who's, you know what I'm saying? Now, they can, like Trump, he's totally against a lot of things that a lot of Americans like, but they voted him in. We get that. But your power ain't to change the laws without going through Congress, because Congress been there longer than you, buddy. And they know what they was elected by people to represent what's already been represented before your ass got back in there. Checks and balances. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, and I know it's hard to sometimes, and that's what the power part, you are a figurehead, brother. Trump, I know you don't want to, that's why Barack couldn't represent black people. Like, people get mad because, oh, he could have did more. Shut your ass up. He is America's president, motherfucker. He can't be an activist. That's why I say Trump more of an activist. He is for the white nationalists. He put them in position in the government. Look them up. You're going to see more than one. He tried to take black history out of shit and racist. This is 2020. What? That's all that power. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to take most of the legislative power, which is the people who voted these people in. He's trying to take that away. The judicial, we peeped that last time when he started putting judges in, or putting them in, or they was already with him, but they put them in so he can slow or overturn shit that whatever they got going on, they can do to satisfy for real people who, listen, abortion to me, it only matters when it's me or close family, things of that nature. And yes, I'm pro-choice with the woman. If she want to do it, if she don't want to do it, I have to deal with either consequence of that nature. Because yes, I know, I put the seed in. We all understand how people get pregnant. But I believe as a man and as a person, you do give the woman the choice first. If it's getting aborted or we're going to have it. Now, if I want to have it, yes, I'm going to feel some type of way. I am. I ain't going to lie to you. You know what I'm saying? But the consequence going to be the consequence. So if she aborted, I might not fuck with her no more. And vice versa. If a motherfucker, if I want you to abort it and you don't, then I have to take that consequence if you like, I want to keep it. You know what I'm saying? So that's
why this one chick would never have gotten married. Because of the abort. You hit that right. You aborted the baby. Oh shit. For one, I don't know if it was mine or not. So now here we go. And for two, shit, how you know I wouldn't be a good damn dad? That probably could stop some shit. And how you just gonna just do that? But once you make that choice, then like, well, that shit is like kind of like fuck me. And
yeah,
I don't see no future with you. And that tells you a lot. Those underlying things. You know what I'm saying? So, and then my situation to fuck me up, because then I see you later on, then you gonna have a baby by the same baby daddy. I said, oh yeah, see, I knew that's why I said fuck you, bitch.
Say bye bye, bitch.
Yep, I knew I was right. Yeah, you abortion baby, fuck you. Yeah, right. You come up and have a baby by the same baby daddy. Yeah, fuck you. You ain't abortion this baby. Get your ass out of here.
Man. Hey, where we at? Okay, hey, we at 6 people, man. We having some good time. All right, let me get on the road, man. Which document begins with "We the People"? A, Declaration of Independence. B, Bill of Rights. C, Constitution. D, Federalist Papers.
Constitution.
Yep.
We the people.
We the people. And I'm gonna say this again. They, as far as writing this Constitution, I understand that probably most of the people or all the people, and who knows? I don't know. I mean, I don't know how people was thinking at that age or that time. But when they said "we the people," that's where they fucked up.
That's where they fucked up. That's where they fucked up. I know they talking about that now. You know what? No, if you just would have just put "we," you just would have put "us." They're not like us, like Kendrick Lamar. We'd have been all good, but you said like fucking "we," man.
Yeah.
That's a good one though, Twins. You ain't never lied though. You ain't never lied. They kind of saved us a little bit, y'all. That's why we still here, you know. We the people. That's why we win sometimes. That's why we had third good ones when people like that. We the people.
It ain't,
that's a fucking good one. That's a fucking. I just never thought of that. But you're so fucking right though.
I'm just.
We the people.
We the people.
Kind of screwed y'all a little bit. I mean, y'all still, fucking us and doing, but that little part right there,
So that's how I go down. And that, I mean, my thing is, man, that's where, I admire. I wish it was a word where you can admire and despise somebody, because I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't admire Trump with his tactics, because he's so, if you can see what this dude doing and it actually what he's doing, and you actually, because sometimes I know when we were talking back when he was finna come into this next term, and we were talking, bro, and we were strategizing, and we were straight. I feel like we was in that campaign, like seeing what he was doing and knew how he was gonna do it, but we were still betting against him. You know what I'm saying? Like I still don't I don't think he's a good president because he greedy or whatever his characteristics is. But he got there. He did it, and he did it the way you never seen nobody do it. And well, yeah, because even we grew up, man, we didn't see too many racist motherfuckers on TV that was tooken, you know what I'm saying, tooken for real. Like, we used to just see the shit from the 60s up into the 70s type shit. We'll see little police brutality type shit, but I'm going to be honest with you. It was black people beating us up, too, that was police, nigga. They was worse than the white motherfuckers. So I got brutality from black and white police cops. Oh, the first motherfucking police cop that did me wrong was a black one. Scared the shit out of me. I was like 11, 12 years old. Motherfucker had us on the ground, put his motherfucking, like we was in the mud. Like, I think, you know, I was acting like me. When he said get on the ground, I was taking my time trying to look all, not get dirty type shit. He get on the ground, push me down on the ground like, you know what I'm saying? Like, was on that type shit. Talking shit to us and blue. I knew motherfuckers planting dope on us. Not us, well, not me, but planting dope on people. These was black motherfuckers, not white people. You know what I'm saying?
And took my weed. Only one of them took my weed. The black police.
So
I ain't bullshitting. The white police always gave me my shit. The white police let me go on an accident. And I pushed two old ladies up. They looked at the car and seeing one fucked up. They say, man, we ain't finna deal with this shit. I don't get up out of here. And I had 2 pounds of weed in the trunk. I said, I was already ready to go to jail. I sat there and smoked the blunt too. And they smelled the weed. And they said, man, just get the fuck up out of here. We're not dealing with this. I said, wow. These was white police. And I'm not saying all of them don't be fucking up. I'm just saying my experience more was with black police that really was fucking me up and took me to jail. Matter of fact, the other white police, hold on. It was a domestic violence situation where I had accidentally, because it was really truly accidentally, I hit my baby mama in the nose when I was telling you about it. Accidentally hit her nose. I said, oh shit, goddamn, you shouldn't have grabbed my nuts. Because she grabbed my nuts and it was like an automatic boop. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I called the police on myself. I'm like, don't even, I'm finna call the police on myself so we ain't got to worry about the situation. And he was like, yeah, man, I ain't mean to hit the damn girl. I was like, yeah, but you got to go. I was like, all right, come on. And I forgot weed was in my pocket. This motherfucker said, hey, man, give me this weed, man. And he threw it on the couch. We got to the jail, and I still had weed in my pocket. He said, God damn, you trying to get me locked up. And he took the weed out of my pocket and put it in his pocket. White police. I cannot make this up. I swear to you, I cannot make this up, dog. The white police did me like that. And I'm not trying to speak highly of no white police and don't do no shit like that, but the segment that we talking about, this real shit. Yeah. My shit got done by the black. The black police felt weed in my pocket and said, oh, come on. I'm like, damn, dog, I only got 3 bags of weed. Come on.
Let's
like,
go.
Wow.
I ain't showing you no favoritism.
None.
Fuck
white
you.
police took 10 bags of weed out my pocket. Threw some on the couch. Said, come on, you still gotta go. Went to the station and accidentally took some for him. I don't mind.
I like that's some G shit.
You know what? I'm cool. Thank you. Thank you.
Man. All right. We're going to round 2. Famous State of the Union moments. All right. I know this going to be hard. Or it might not be. You never know. But if you're not a State of the Union watcher, I didn't start watching I ain't going to lie, till Bill Clinton. I watched Bill Clinton. I watched, what's his name? Barack. I didn't watch, I don't think I watched Trump first one. I might have. But I was in the moment of watching the State of the Union because I want to hear what they got to say. You know what I'm saying? Like to the American people. Because that's what the State of the Union is. It talks about, it's supposed to talk about how the president feel about the current state of the United States, and then of course talk about what he gonna do and do whatever he did, you know. But Trump turned it into something different. It is as far as what he do with it. It's yeah. He ain't. I don't like him as a president. He just, it's one thing. Like I say, I admire how he know how he gets his shit done, because I can't do that at this point in my life as far as how he getting down. Like I just wouldn't do it morally. It's like, okay, I say it like this. If you was around all the gold in the world, but you had to ration it out to however many people, it seems like his tempting is to take too much of that and not ration out to where it's good for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I think Biden is one of them. I can't say I think Kamala was, but I know she was not. She'd have been better than Trump. I say that. But I can't say if she, I think she'll just follow the Biden economic plan, because I think Biden was probably he probably helped Barack with his economic plan. Biden is a smart motherfucker. Little do individuals know. And that's how I know when he became president, I saw his economic plan, and it was pretty much the same as Barack's. That's why it got good. It was getting good after dumbass Trump pushed prices up. If y'all didn't know that, prices went up with Trump. They ain't come back down. Not a lot of it, but they was pushed up with Trump. Biden was trying to get our economy to match it. That's what people don't get. It went up. He was trying to get our economy to match it, where we're getting money that's worth getting money to get all this high shit that's high already that ain't coming back now. But your boy come in with a tariff to make him even more high. And people don't even trip off that dumb shit. Anyway, my bag, man. Famous State of the Union moments. Which president introduced the 4 freedoms in the State of the Union? Which president introduced the 4 freedoms? A. Dwight Howard. I said Dwight Howard. Dwight Eisenhower. B. Franklin D. Roosevelt. C. Ronald Reagan. B. Harriet Truman.
I don't know which one of these jackasses could have did that. I'm gonna go with B. This a guess on this one. This is B. I'm gonna go with B.
Franklin D. Roosevelt, and that would be correct.
Damn.
The 4 freedoms. All right. I don't know what that is, but I'll Google it while we on this one.
4 freedoms.
Yeah. Franklin D. Roosevelt, man, that dude, he did, I think he the only president that did 3 terms. That's why Trump is touting that. After Franklin D. Roosevelt, they put in the Constitution that you only could do 2 terms.
Also, it was delivered by FDR in his January 6, 1941 State of the Union address, the 4 freedom speech, articulated a vision for a post-war world war founded on 4 core principles: freedom of speech, freedom of worship, freedom from what? Freedom from want, and freedom from fear. These freedoms aim to move beyond just defeating the excess powers, establish universal democratic war aims. Okay. All right. Interesting.
That's what
we gonna learn today.
We're gonna learn today. Man.
Damn, straight up. Freedom of speech, freedom of worship, freedom from what? And freedom from fear. All right. Okay. 4 freedoms. Hey, shit, I ain't know that.
Me, right? That's why I say we're gonna learn today. And what I'm saying, these that was something that you appreciated. That came from the State of the Union. You know what I'm saying? That's what the State of the Union was normally to. That's what it was made for. You won't hear. You ain't won't hear what Trump had to say.
Right. At all.
But you know, who delivered the first televised State of the Union? The first televised. A. Franklin D. Roosevelt. B. Harry S. Truman. C. John F. Kennedy. D. Lyndon B. Johnson.
Okay, so this why I get confused because I forget who's before who because who was ever before who was the first televised one. So last time I got that jackass you said last time on some shit, but I don't believe that was the first televised. I don't mean that. Shit. Say them again.
Franklin D. Roosevelt.
D. Roosevelt.
Harry S. Truman. John F. Kennedy. Lyndon B. Johnson.
I'm gonna say Truman, cause my fucking shit is fucked up. Cause I'm gonna say Truman though, cause I keep forgetting which president was before that. Cause Kennedy was after Nixon. Truman. I'm gonna say Truman.
And Truman is correct.
Damn.
Bing, 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 bing. He on fire, baby. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Question 3. Which president resumed delivering the address in person after decades of written messages? Which president resumed delivering the address in person after decades of written messages? So basically, they used to just write the State of the Union, but this person was like, nah, I'm gonna do my shit in person. All right. A.
Lincoln.
Woodrow Wilson. B. Thomas Jefferson. C. USS Grant. D. Calvin Coolidge. Calvin, that's the coolest name ever. Calvin Coolidge.
That's kind of motherfucker I picked, but say the names one more time. It ain't D.
Woodrow Wilson, Thomas Jefferson, USS Grant, Calvin Coolidge.
I'm gonna say Grant. Yeah, I'm gonna say Grant on that.
USC's Grant. It is Woodrow Wilson.
Woodrow Wilson.
Woodrow.
Yeah. I ain't know which one of my motherfuckers want to speak to everybody.
Yeah, Woodrow Wilson. That don't even sound like a good. He only got a good president name.
Yeah, that's why I want to speak out. Yeah, let me talk. Everybody see me. We forgot about you.
Man, for real. All right, round 3. We gonna say this: most executive orders.
Ooh.
And if y'all don't know what executive orders is, those are things that the president can do if he feel like the country is in a state of emergency, or it gotta go through certain parameters. He can't just do whatever he want. It gotta be constitutional, but long as it's within parameters, they can actually do it. And it gotta be approved by Congress to an extent. Like how can I say it? Common practices is bringing something out, trying to pass it through Congress. If Congress don't pass it, then if it's within your parameters, you can do an executive order. That's what he did with the tariffs. But once it get challenged, as far as putting it toward the Constitution, those are the parameters. You get what I'm like? You can't just do shit. It got to be within the parameters of the Constitution. But you can do an executive order on that. You know what I'm saying? So, which president issued the most executive orders? And now, I want to give my peoples a hint too. And I'm gonna give you a hint, but a hint with a little help. You already answered this president, and I mentioned he did more than 2 terms. So naturally, I believe somebody, and if you know when that person was president, what was going on, which I know you do, you'll understand why. But that's a little hint. Which president issued the most executive orders? Abraham Lincoln. That's A. B. Richard Nixon. D. Barack Obama. C. Barack Obama. D. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Which president issued the most executive orders?
I know I mentioned Roosevelt, but I didn't know he did 2 terms. That gotta be Nixon.
Richard Nixon.
Yeah, it gotta be Nixon. He only one did 2 terms, fucked up Watergate, all that kind of shit. His ass.
No. It is Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Yeah. He did 3 terms.
He did 3 terms?
Yeah.
Damn.
He did 3 terms, and he was doing the Great Depression. He was doing that term.
I know the Great Depression. I didn't know he did fucking 2.
No, he did 3.
Wow.
He did 3 terms.
Said 3? Shit.
Yes, he did 12 years. He did 12 years as president.
All right, I got that wrong. I was right on the edge, though. Said when I said.
Yes, sir.
Look at that Roosevelt. I just jumped the Nixon old Mark ass.
Yeah.
All right, 3 turns. Wow, let me get that on my brain. Hey, 3 turns. You ain't supposed to do 3 turns.
You don't. He was the reason they put it in after him.
Okay. Oh, that makes okay. You know what? That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's another knowledge I got too. Why did they stop by? There we go.
Yep.
All right.
Cause
I got 2 for 1, even though I missed it. What's going on, FaceTime? I'm even right when I lie.
All right. All right. We're going to, let's hear real, because it's 7:14. I know my people's got the underground show coming. I don't want to be too late. Where we at? Okay.
Well, I'm
Question
charged
2.
up and ready. You good? I'm
All
charged
day.
and ready.
Question 2. Executive orders primarily manage what? Executive orders primarily manage what? State governments, federal operations, private corporations, international treaties.
And the question is?
Executive orders primarily manage what?
And it's government and
It's state government, federal operations, private corporations, international treaties.
B.
Federal operations.
Federal operations. Might be A.
Which one you going with?
I'm gonna go A.
A.
Yeah.
You should have went with your first mind. With your first
I
mind.
do that.
The first
Do that to
mind.
myself all the damn time.
those are the parameters. You know, a president, like this what I'm gonna say. What kind of where America gets this? You got this. How you understand what's between federal and state and how it works to create humanity in America. For so long, the federal and the state were all working against slavery, like us, black people. I just put it like that. I'm going to put it all together, present type. Civil rights is the first time, well, no, it's not the first time, because Civil War, federal jumped into and helped also. But I'm going to just go to the modern. Because after the Civil War it's the birth for the Civil Rights era, which took 1960 to get to. That's crazy. But 1960 Civil Rights came, which, let me explain, federal and state, meaning Missouri is its own governance. The governor governs us.
Right.
And the federal does things like regulate how much funding we get, type shit. You know what I'm saying? They give us the money to fund as a state up under the state constitution. So what makes it interesting is Mississippi per se. When civil rights was going on along with other states, their state was racist. So they wanted
didn't have to do that. Right.
Well, no, they was preserving what their state wanted because that's American. That's true. That's why they could put judges in and be racist, and it was the states wanted their state to be that way. That's why it was actually having it. That's why it worked. If you got the federal is either going to respect that state or not. It all depends on America. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
At that time, they let them do what they do.
So when people start showing that all we want to do is this, and we're going to do it peacefully, and we're going to show how these ignorant people are so fucked up, and this is before these civilized people came just wanting to eat. These people knew not to eat at y'all shit and were still getting fucked up. That's why they came down there to show you that, hey, you trying to, whatever you saying about them, we just come down here trying to eat with you, and y'all kicking our ass. Y'all got the police out here because we want to sit with y'all.
Spending money.
Yeah. So they appealed to the federal government coming in and protect citizens who want to live together and do the same thing y'all want to do and blah, 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 and all of that shit. That's where federal's supposed to come in. You know what I'm saying? Not to take away rights, but to protect rights. You know what I'm saying? That's where we was at before Trump, though.
Right.
Yeah. So the executive orders primarily manage federal operations. See, the federal, and this is the point that I was making too, so y'all can understand the difference. ICE is federal. When they sent in the National Guard to actually make the state respect us as who we are, that's noble federal operations. Noble federal operations. To go to ICE and how they get down and killing American citizens, that's not how federal operations supposed to go. Because you ain't even respecting the state.
At all.
we had to get our ass beat to be let the state know that, hey, we part of this state. That's all motherfuckers was saying. Like, hey, we part of this state too. You can't just say the state is y'all. We work here, we live here, we pay taxes. This state us too. You can't just kill us and we don't get due process. We if we ain't working harder than y'all, we taking it less than you motherfuckers. Come on now. 1960s. That's all I seen back then, and I understand why people be trying to call them soft and all that. No, I can't say they soft, bro. I can't say they soft. Y'all must ain't never. I get it. Y'all ain't never lived in fear like that, where a motherfucker can just kill you, fuck your wife, and get away with it. If they, you know what I'm saying, like, and get away with it. And if you talk shit, hang you. Yeah, you can fight. You have your strap, but you're gonna be fighting for a long motherfucking time.
In your face. Can't do shit.
I
don't know nothing about that.
Nothing. And I'm happy I don't know nothing about that. Cause I would probably be dead. My thing is, certain shit as a person, you're not gonna take. You're not gonna take that. We have the luxury of, of not having to go through it and say it, but go through it though.
I don't want that.
You know what I'm saying?
It'd be a damn number, be damn lie, so they want that.
I be peeping that shit, man. People be, and I talk shit about motherfuckers say yes sir, and when the white dude come, you nervous. I don't see that no more nowadays, but coming up 14, 15, 16, I saw that motherfucker talking about white people behind their back, but when they come, they all straighten up and sir and yes sir, and then when they leave, they back to like, dog. I didn't understand. Nigga, I'm acting the same. Period. And my thing, I don't act like you.
Right.
I filled out an application and accepted what they gave me. If I didn't want it, I wouldn't accepted it.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, bro. Federal operations. You got that one correct. Boom. All right. Third question. Can executive orders override the Constitution?
No.
Exactly, man. That's why I said executive orders with parameters, and the parameters is the Constitution. Your president, Donald Trump, hit us with tariffs that were unconstitutional. As a president, this ain't no test. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a test. There ain't nothing you test. This ain't like you going to take the constitutional test and you got that one wrong. I thought you was experienced at this shit. And it ain't that you got it wrong, it cost. Not you.
Yeah.
It cost the American people, and I thought what they say, Raz, he a great businessman. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the business economy.
Know how to get sued and know how he ain't got to pay back $500 million. Know how to keep it in the pocket. Yeah, I bet you that's the kind y'all want. Do y'all want to gank every damn body? That's what. You know what? All this time we've been saying the wrong shit, my guy.
Man, what, bro?
They want him to gank everybody. What? Just say that, y'all. Just say he's the best scammer. He'll be able to do it with tariffs and y'all know what? I've been tripping this whole damn time. That's why y'all like it. That's fraud the other countries and fraud the American people
Get
and
him.
just scam them. And he's the best businessman
ever.
So you know what?
The raper,
Y'all
pedophile.
Y'all won.
Woo.
Hey. Boy, you killed him today. You're right. That's what the fuck it is. That's why they say the bitch. Because he's gonna fraud and scam them and get America more money. He gonna scam the little people. Gonna
give it
stick
to
out
him.
little, we're gonna be more rich. Goddamn, we ain't gotta have no black guys either. Now, we want to.
Get him out of here. He looking at every black person he look at. Get him out of here.
Get out of here.
Get him out of here. He know how to keep the right ones. The right ones will run up to him and coon him quick. Get up there. Oh, I love you, Mr. Trump. They're like, oh, keep him.
He's my kind of man. This is my kind of guy right here that hold my balls real firm and hold them and let say thank you.
He give
Let
you that
me
look.
ride your nuts.
That's where we at. You know what I think your
Man.
podcast should be 20 million views. Cause boy,
You can tell when you don't like
That's what
nobody
it
do that.
you always cook me. You cook me again. That's what it really is, Tweezy. You gonna
That's-
scare everybody.
He
we
with
got
it.
we got the right fraudulent motherfucker.
The right one. Everything they say everybody was, he's that like perfectly and worse than everybody else. I'm like, damn. Y'all done suit me up to believe corruption. What like it wasn't as much corruption as this one, and
30-something felony.
it was more equal for everybody when Biden was in. This dude came and chopped black women business off quick.
Man, yeah.
Quick, bro. Quick. Super aiming.
Yeah.
They was super aiming, bro. Super aiming. And you know what? And this being funny, I'm just being honest. This funny, but we all know, you know, when our black women do what they do, they pop their shit. And them motherfuckers did not like them popping their shit.
You know what? I really thought on both. Now this election, I did say that Trump was going to win, but I was still, we were still going against him. But I really thought that women would have dominated the scene and voted for either Hillary or Kamala for the simple fact of their rights and their position where they're winning life. You know, we got a lot of, and I ain't knocking you, but that's what y'all say. We got a lot of boss bitches, and we got a lot of young ladies that has went to college and very smart, created businesses, creating money, making more money than men statistically. You dig what I'm saying? And which is great for you. But that's why I really thought, like, wow, I know the women, we finna get murdered. Yeah, women gonna be like, shit, we finna get right. I didn't know that women just want their coochie touched.
Yeah.
And I guess.
I
don't know. I just
no, it's
didn't know that.
This what I seen, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And this, I'm laughing too with you, brother, but I thought about that, man, and my thing is, I think Trump being that looked at that way, it subconsciously tap into the submissive part of certain women. Some women are You know what I'm saying?
It did.
Racial, but the other ones, you know, not saying somebody like to be. But yeah, we know what we do in the bedroom, and when motherfuckers get and you love each other, and you get in there and you comfortable with each other, you know what that is. You know what I'm saying? But Trump, that's why I say he's so genius, and that's why I say he's the opposite of. He's kind of he's the worst politician ever, but it's with charisma. He's doing it the way that it's working. You don't know why it's working. Well, you do know why it's working, but you only know why it's working because you know it's not just it's methodical. He's not only doing it for looks, he's doing it mentally. That's why he got those people on his side because he know he's hitting something else. It's not logical. It's sensual.
The women that I talked to didn't have shit to say, but we ain't want no woman running the country. It wouldn't look right. I said, damn.
Like, why would you say that?
Way bad part is that, right? Y'all looking at the way I don't know what part you looking at, but that's the part you looking at. Yeah. Well,
it wouldn't
like,
look
damn,
right.
He crushed y'all head.
And then, dog, this my thing. They got a woman president in Mexico. Mm-hmm. And Mexico, nigga, ain't nowhere like.
Nowhere near. Y'all bet not open your mouth and make Africa, all these other countries. I wish you would. If call the police in Africa about some domestic violence. They're going to you first. Oh, you should have cooked. Why you didn't cook? It's funny as hell, but I'm serious.
Yeah.
What did you do? They're going to the lady. What do you do to make him smack the shit out of you? Like, for real.
You just saying.
I'm just telling y'all. I'm so serious.
So just imagine ICE agent, you done somebody done went off on this and whooped this girl ass. ICE agent come and say, what the bitch do?
Just imagine that.
Just imagine that shit.
You heard me?
And then just walk off. Oh, we don't give a fuck about that shit.
Oh, because you ain't cooked. Well, all right, man.
So I never understood. I mean, I do understand why they look at it that way. Most of them misogynists, or they only see women in a certain type of way. Which you know, I get that part too. But you have to have. You gotta know that you can't look at every woman that way.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at a woman for who that woman is. If she a hoe, she a hoe. If she a woman, she a woman. If she a cheater, she a cheater. If she a business lady, she's a business lady. If she a stripper, she a stripper. If she running for president, you know, those type of women I ain't looking at sexually. I'll be honest, I don't think Michelle Obama is cute. I don't.
You know what I'm saying? She's not.
Yeah, it don't matter to me.
Right, that don't matter. I ain't got. They
don't have shit to do.
Right, they ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
With how I look at her as a woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Plus, she's not my woman.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, she's not attractive to me. That's just honestly. But
and that's not bad.
You know, Kamala Harris, I didn't look at Hillary Clinton, Kamala Harris. I wasn't looking at them sexually. I was looking at them as if they're running for president and if they're qualified. I understand that unless you've been president, I will understand, you know, mostly every president is you learn on the job. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump, he did his 4 and came back. That's why he doing what he doing on this 4th one. If you're good, if you a G, that's what Barack let me know he was a G. You get 4 and 4.
Dig it?
Because you did so good your first year. They like, okay, keep him here so he can continue on.
You did?
That's what Barack did. Trump, you came in and fumbled the ball and got mad and caused a whole insurrection, which was unconstitutional. This nigga done did it again. Why do you want this president who's unconstitutional? Soup them clean up. Con artists. All right, here we go. Because we almost done. Round 3. No, that was round 3. All right, we finna do the, how much you gonna waste, bro, on the GOAT question?
2. I'm winning regardless against myself.
You say, I mean, you ain't say
2.
nothing here. 2? Okay, I thought I heard 2. All right, here we go. If you lose, you're going to go down to 4. If you, you're going to go down to 4. It's going to go up to 5. If you win, you already won. All right. Good thing you didn't heard this answer before. You didn't heard you didn't heard this person before. All right. Hint 1. He became president after an assassination changed the nation. Hint 2. He signed the Civil Rights Act and the Voting Rights Act. Hint 3. He launched Medicare and Medicaid under the Great Society.
That was old boy that I said didn't do stuff, and that's that president that did sign right after Kennedy got shot that I didn't know about, that we don't even talk about, and he did all those things, and that's the president that will be known for that staple right there. I just forgot his fucking name, but I know it because you told me, and I remember. I just forgot his name because we just discussed this like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and that was the guy that signed it right after Kennedy got shot. And he signed it because he was fucked up and he seen what was going on and he went on inside the goddamn thing. I just didn't know he did all those other things. I just forgot his fucking goddamn name. Parson. And we said it in the what's name, and I didn't pick him because I knew that wasn't the answer on that, but he was deep. Goddamn. I'm remembering all that. I can't remember his goddamn name. I was so fucked up with that. I know everything. Can we just talk about it? I just forgot his name, man. He just that much not known to me.
All right. Is you want to just guess or you?
Yeah, no, I'm done, man. Cause I know his name. Cause I ain't gonna say it right. Cause I'm gonna say Jackson. It's Philip Smash, man. I kneel.
All right. All right, let me do the deduction. What you got? 2, boom, boom.
Yeah, I picked myself.
And already when I said you gon' is Lyndon B.
Lyndon dude.
Johnson. Lyndon B. Johnson. LBJ. Let's remember LBJ.
Lyndon fucking Johnson. He was number B. Yeah, I mean number D. And I ain't answering. And then we just talked about this dude. Yeah, damn. Just talk about this damn dude.
All day. Hey, I'm just saying he did this thing when he became president, man. He fucked with us. All right, man. That was what you talking about, game show. I know my people's gotta get on the road, man. I'ma just let me hit this No Crumbs Coalition Rules for Life. Rule number 6. Don't confuse applause with approval. Applause is noise. Approval is structure. People will clap for speeches. They won't always clap for discipline. but discipline builds legacy. If you need constant validation, you're still performing. Leaders don't chase cheers, they chase alignment. The crowd stands up and sits down. Your principles stay standing. Yes, sir. All right, bro. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to the Underground Show, fam. What you got popping?
Tonight we're going to be talking about what is the criteria for these top 10s in St. Louis for all the crying people that's always crying about there ain't in the top 10. Ooh. This is how we stop crying. Is we set a criteria. If you don't meet those criteria, you're just not in the top 10s of none of these things that we're crying about. So we're going to be talking, Tweezy, and we're also going to be talking about why do we have to have out-of-town people be headliners for 314 Day? For what? When we have enough headliners here. Look, we love Boosie. We ain't going to say that. We like the Big Boogie because they love St. Louis, so we're not saying that. But on St. Louis Day, trust me, Nelly ain't performing on no Louisiana Day. I'm just saying.
Yeah, true that. Good topic, man. Make sure y'all tap into the Underground Show. Hey, bro, all love, fam. I'm about to get up out of here. I'm finna go eat me some Mexican food.
I know that's right. All right, my God.
All right. See you later, fam. Y'all be good.
You know what I mean? Ain't that the way you heard me at that wedding? When we met at Tina and Rouse's, young nigga. Takes us back about 40 years, Yeah. Shout out to Danny Green. Focus on cash flow. Hold up, plugs don't take pictures. Hold up, plugs don't take pictures. Here, this a photo opportunity. Look here, this photo opportunity. Hold up, plugs don't take pictures. Hold up, plugs don't take pictures. Here, this a photo opportunity. Look here, a photo opportunity. Learned it on third, and I'll teach your ass. Already him, just to teach your ass. Hippie, hello, now fire the reefer. Mexicans call me Mota, mama screams out Jesus. Now cut this shit, this reality inspired. Kanye West string a bell through the wire. What? Retro, to get this shit right now. Black Andy Reid called the show from out of bounds. Hootie hoo my ass. This shit lit. In high school, daydreamed about nights like this. Welcome to Bowling Green. We do fun so proper. Drank so much vodka. Don't fuck with cold water. Hold up, yeah. Plugs don't take pictures. Hold up. Plugs don't take pictures. Here, this a photo opportunity. Look here, this photo opportunity. Hold up, plugs don't take pictures. Hold up, plugs don't take pictures. Here, this a photo opportunity. Look here, a photo opportunity. Got the pacing of a Don, memory of a con. Known on the L for selling that bomb. Knows that know me, regard me a hustler. Used to whip it till it was butter and hand it to their mother. Con little sister, scam little brother. On Browns Lock Road, all in the day of a hustler. Name Vito, I represent struggle. But you struggle from where I'm from, one day you gon' hustle. And if your hustle is pretty, what you have is double. And after you double is perfected, that is I withstood some sad shit. Sold real BBC on Craigslist. Hold up, plugs don't take pictures. Hold up, plugs don't Plugs don't take pictures. Hold up. Plugs don't take pictures. Here, it's a photo opportunity. Look here, a photo opportunity.
Jump out the whip, that's clean enough to pull your mama. Black on black 44, call it Barack Obama. I see them watching, they watch me, but they can't see me. Real respected like Trump, but my move's not sleazy. Take it easy, baby, no evidence. Just put your lips on my print, I might pay your rent. I like counting bread, love when that dough rise. Hit it to the top of the South to holler at my guy. King of the bluegrass, may whoop your blue black. If I stack slacks, so come correct. Don't mind the pit bull pistol or my queen, mister. Put the cameras away, plugs don't take pictures.